Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. I am so excited to share this with you guys today. For all of you who are new to my channel, thank you for stopping in. For all of you that are coming back, I finished a Nurse Nancy. Y'all who have been around know that I'm doing a few Nurse Nancys, and I am going to do a Dr. Dan book. For those of you who don't know, I work in healthcare. I am not a nurse. I am not a clinical person at all, but I do work in a hospital, and nurses, they have been my mentors, and I have quite a few nurses who I look up to and have become good friends with over the years, and they just are special people to me. So when I knew that Little Golden Book put out this series, Nurse Nancy. Well, it's not a series, but the Nurse Nancy book and the Dr. Dan book, I had to run out and get them, and I did. So anyway, let's dive into this. This is actually a sewn-in journal. It's 3 signatures, as you can see here. I didn't do anything real fancy on the spine because I love this material. I got this material from Karla in a Happy Mail, and I love this material so much that I put it, let me show you guys what I did. I put it in one of these embroidery hoops so that I could preserve it on my wall. Yeah, that's how much I love that material. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, no corners on this one, okay? Now, I did put a lot of lace, a lot of ruffles, a lot of stuff, right? I also put charms. I'm going to try and maneuver this so you can see and it kind of makes sense. But these charms are all healthcare related charms. Well, this is just a little red wooden bead. Little nurse's cap, little heart. Little red heartbeat. Stethoscope. And then the needle with a vial of medicine. Yeah. Love, love, love this. Oh, already lost something. Okay, let's jump into this. Here's the envelope. This is a sticker pack that Sierra sent me. Thank you, Sierra. This is out of a book, and it's actually the eye exam that you do to tell if you're colorblind or not. And I'll spill the tea here. My honey is colorblind, so we're familiar with the concept. This is a fabric cluster that I made, and you'll notice this material throughout. Some old vintage stickers that someone gave me. They were throwing them out. This is a 1980, I believe, but it is the 20th printing, so fairly new. Look, some more vintage healthcare related stickers. This is actually a card. It was a card, and I made a copy of it. Yeah. Oh, look, I made a bunch of these too. This was from Joyce here. Joyce is with us today. She is from a 1950s yearbook. Look how sweet. Just a little journaling card, I guess. Yeah. Look at the comic on this one. I changed my mind about becoming a surgeon. I found out how many times they have to wash their hands. Just a small scrap that I had, so I went ahead and used it as kind of a half page, and then I took a little Velcro, and look at this little Dollar Tree sticker. Little page flip, fabric flip, sorry, and then another one of those vintage stickers. Yeah. This is actually, it is not paper, but it's not fabric. If anybody knows what I'm talking about here, I send this in Happy Mail. I have so much of it, or I had so much of it. It was this trim was one of the very first things I ever picked up in a thrift store after I started junk journaling with a specific intention to use it in my junk journals. I'd always been a thrifter, so I can't say it was the first thing I thrifted, but it was the first thing I thrifted specifically for junk journaling. And this, it is such a cool trim to make ruffle out of. It's very stiff. It's vintage. I can't describe it to you guys, but it almost feels like paper, but it is not paper. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's not paper. This is just a little tuck pocket, little page pocket, and a recipe card. Oh, look, shoot. I put a little tuck on the back. You know what? That's where this is from, I bet. This came from, look at this little sticker. This came from a book page that Angela, the traveling crafter, sent me. I am so blessed. When you guys found out that I was doing a Nurse Nancy and Dr. Dan book, almost every Happy Meal that I would get had something medical related. And that's just so cool that we have such a great community among us. I love you guys for that. Thank you. Another vintage sticker. This is an interesting, this was an interesting magazine. It is a Time magazine, but it is the Time magazine with all of the covers from the beginning of Time magazines. And this is from 1988. I just thought they were so cool. Here's Nurse Nancy. She's so cute. I love Nurse Nancy. And this is may sound strange. I love Nurse Nancy because she's a dark-haired little girl. A lot of the children's illustrations that you'll see will picture a lot of blonde-haired little girls. And it's rare that, or I think it is anyway, maybe it's not, maybe it's just me, but that it's a like black-haired little girl. I love that. I added just a few little embellishments like the little flower here and the little butterfly. And Nurse Nancy's taking care of her baby dolls with handy candy pills. Look, handy candy pills. Look, this page is getting pretty worn out right here. This is from a 1950s medical book, and it's like the lead page, and I just loved it. In fact, I made copies of it. I liked it so much. This is some Braille paper that Carol at A Crinkle Path sent me long time ago, and I've been hoarding it, but I decided Nurse Nancy was special enough to start using that. This, again, is some paper that I've been hoarding. Angela, the traveling crafter, made this paper. She dyed it, she made it, and I absolutely love it. Love this paper. I don't have any paper like this. I have some now because I ordered some, but I didn't have any of the, I call it dot matrix paper, but maybe that's not the real name of it. These are some of those. This is one of those fabric tags that I made. I need to make some more. I want to make some more. Here's a fabric cluster. Again, you're going to see a lot of the same material. Rickrack. If you don't know, I love rickrack. Look at this rickrack. Isn't that cool? This was one roll right after Christmas at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I've never seen it again. Comment down below if you've seen rickrack like this. And if you have, where's it at? I'll drive there. This is just, it's really very unique. I love it. Here's another one of those ruffles. Oh, and here's an image. I just fussy cut it. I probably should have backed it. I may go ahead. I may take some time to back this. I'm going to leave this out so I can back it. It is out of a book called Moms. Let me show you the book real quick. I may be on the lookout for this one. The little book for moms. And it has the cutest images. Limericks, nursery rhymes, songs. it just is adorable. I'll do a be on the lookout on this one. I will. I'll do one soon on that whole book. This is a piece of junk journal jewelry that I made. Something pretty simple, but I did make that. I'm going to go ahead and set that out so I can back it later. This is a belly band, and as you can see, it's a double belly band. So I just took some Rolodex cards. I have this stamp, and you can put them in the front. And then just a cute, I found this at a thrift store. It was on one of those rings. Just a cute little index card you can put behind it. Left all this plain. Left all of that plain. Here's another one of those images from that same book as the mom's book. And then some Karla Frizzell inspired journaling cards. Love them. Now, I say inspired because, you know, I'm straight up copying Karla. But I love the way I love her style. I do. If you guys, I'm going to link Karla's channel for you guys who may not know her. Karla has an incredible style. She puts things together so well. She loves children's illustrations. She fussy cuts. There's so much attention to detail in Karla's creations. I'm just always so impressed when she shares with us what she creates. You can see this is the book page. This is a part of the sticker pack that Sierra at Cooley Craft Corner sent me. I'll link Sierra's channel. Let's check your pulse. And then just a little butterfly tuck. And these cards actually came from Carol Johnson. I will link her channel also, Lily Rose Blue. I will link her channel. I need to take some notes so I don't forget everybody. I made this bingo card out of from a collab that Jennifer at Scrapbooking Memories. Hold on. I have it right here. Scrapbooks and Memories. It's a monthly collab, and every month there's something different. There's a different prompt. This was the very first month that I did, and isn't that gorgeous? In this it just, not that I'm bragging. I didn't mean to make it sound like that, but I'm just saying this little thing right here came from Hazel Anaka. This little wax seal came from Hazel Anaka, and that's what I was referring to as gorgeous. But this little bingo card was a lot of fun to make. I'm going to link those channels also. I owe a lot of people because, like I said, once folks started finding out that I was doing a healthcare related journal, they just send me things, or they'll ask about it. How's it coming along? Just a little key ring thing. We've all seen them, but the difference is this is actually a little sticker. This is from a Happy Planner sticker book. And you know those tiny stickers that go on your daily planner? I just loved it. And I said, that's going to fit just right. And so that's where I tucked that. And then these are just some little words, happy memories. Made these, you know, just sat and mass made them, pulled them from my stash. Look at this fabric washi. Karla taught me how to do that. She sure did. Karla Frizzell taught me how to do that. Now, several creators do it, but it's just double-sided carpet tape, guys, and fabric scraps. That's it. Double-sided carpet tape and fabric scraps. I may do a process video with that. I might. Yeah. Make myself a note. This story, the actual story, is precious, y'all. It really is precious. Here's the other side of that Time magazine book page. I sat and mass made these little pockets, and then this little this was a card. Yeah. And then little tickets. This is out of not Dr. Seuss. What is that? Oh, it is. It's a Dr. Seuss dictionary. That's exactly where that's from. Look at this large, extra large rickrack. Isn't that fab? I love it. This came from Carol at A Crinkled Path. Isn't this fun? And this little pocket right here, came from my friend Amy at Amy Ruth Treasures. Yeah. She's a new channel. I'm going to link her channel too. I will link everybody that I mentioned. This is a vintage healthcare sticker. They were throwing this out, and my friend thought of me, and she said, oh, you want these? And I was like, yeah, please. This apple a day and all that. That's what I just made a little tuck. And then this is another sticker that came out of a different sticker pack. Want a guest check? Here's a part of that sticker pack that Sierra sent. Ouch. And then I decided to use, because these I had 2 butterflies that were exactly the same. So I stuck them together to make them, you know, pretty thick, substantial, and then just did the little rickrack. Thought like he's flying out of the book. Thought he was cute. Very cute. I'm wondering, I guess what I'm wondering is, let me see something. I have to try something. Okay, I wanted to try something real quick. I found, see how I have this gap right here? Here's a little tidbit, because I'm still, my sewn-in signatures get a little wonky still, and I use a template and all that. Anyway, I have these things, and they are made, if you don't know, to go on the outside, like let's say they go on the outside of a book, like this, just slide them down, and you put a pin on them, like that. So you always have a pen with you on like a notebook or whatever. Well, guess what? I have enough room to put this like this and have a pen in my journal. And then that is what shows on the outside. And what I can do on this is I can just tie whatever. You know, I could just make like a little dangle to go on it if I wanted to hide it. So there's just a thought. If you guys, and I got these off Amazon. I'll link them. I'll link them. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. This paper pack is from Etsy. I will link that paper pack if you're interested. Thought it was precious. They have a page on it. This actually says Owie. So it's my favorite. This came out of a, it was like a tall, skinny binder, and it was like a house inventory book. And the pages are yummy. This is The Reason for a Flower, Ruth Heller. I didn't know who she was until Angela mentioned that she knew, so she must be somebody, you know. This is out of that sticker pack from Sierra. How are you feeling today? And then I didn't find these. No. Karla sent me these in Happy Mail. These envelopes with all, look how cool they are, and they have a little window. So what I did was I had these. I'd gotten these at a thrift store, and I thought they were precious, and they fit without going over, you know, like over the page. They were like just right. They were like the 3 Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, just right. Okay, I'm not going to spend time on that. From a children's book, children's illustration. Look how cute and happy. Yeah. This is the lead pages from a book that Carol sent me. And it's an IKEA book. It was really it's an interesting book. Some pages that she sent me. Loved it. Thank you, Carol. That's Carol at A Crinkled Path. Book ruffle. This is from a planner, and I just love the image. Atlas page. Here's the popcorn bag. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Fussy cut him out. Just thought he was fresh. Little ruffle. Oh, and then this. Yeah, this came out of an Audubon book that I found at a thrift store. I did. And now here we're coming to the back end of all those pages. Here's a sticker. Oh, I folded this one over. Yeah. Look, Nurse Nancy. Oh, see, here's the owie page. Loved it. Love it. This is a little pocket. A little doctor's coat. I should have moved it over because the translucence is making that. It's just kind of a little weird, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That page ruffle again. Look at this little hypodermic and her. I think there's 2 of these. Oops, they're sewn together. Oh well. Extra thick. Nurse Nancy. Didn't do a whole lot to these pages. Oh, Richard's scary book. I love this one. So cute. Oh, look at this one. So this is something that Angela sent me, and this is another the doctor page from that same book that she sent from the nurse page from that book. Love the parrot. Here's the Tom. I need to trim this. Look at me. Okay. Put this over here. Take medicines from trusted adults only. Yes, please. One of those tiny, tiny paper clips. Yeah. Oh, look, here they, let me point this out to you. This is where they introduce Dr. Dan. It says, Billy flopping down, moaning fine, big moans. I'll drive the ambulance, Tom cried. I'll be the doctor, cried Dan. Dr. Dan. They have 2 in the Dr. Dan series. They have Dr. Dan, just like a Dr. Dan book. And then they have a Dr. Dan Goes to the Circus. Y'all, I want that book so bad. It's kind of expensive. Well, the copies I've seen so far, but I'm on the lookout for it. Here's Nancy. Here's her brothers. Usually I will leave this open so you can slip something through that. And then, didn't put anything in that. I'll have to remember to go back and do that. I left this side open, so I want to just slide that in there. Look how cute that is. Isn't that fresh? And then here is another one of those fabric clusters. And then that is the, I got this after Christmas. It's sparkly. Can you tell? Yeah, rickrack. And then on the back of this one, I put this popcorn bag, and I kind of regret it because I don't know what I was thinking, but I doubt it holds up because it's not, this popcorn bag is really not, it's not very thick. It's not very sturdy or stable. So probably won't hold up, but lesson learned. And all this sticker pack. I'm happy with it. Now I have 3 more to go, but I will get there. A little bit more work to do in here, but thank you all so very much for coming along. And thank you to everyone who has contributed to my Nurse Nancy books. It makes this project even that much more special. Every time I'd pick something up and I'd remember what Happy Mail it came from, it just gave me this just like surge of joy. And that just, I can't tell you how thankful I am for that. So anyway, I hope that whatever it is that you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I have had creating this Nurse Nancy junk journal and sharing it all with you. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.